Good evening, Owls fans, and welcome to our JV matchup between Liberty Christian and the Muncie Burris Owls. Owls are on a good start, leading 1-0. And that's 2 aces for Dungan. Owls are up 2-0. And knocked out of bounds. And the Owls receive another point. Return it. Sorry. Owls set up for the cross court off the block. There's a free ball on, fortunately, in the net, and the Owls pick up another point. Out of bounds, and once again, the Owls have another point, up 4-0 early in this first set of the JV match. Dungan continuing to serve for the Owls. Another ace for Dungan. And the Owls pick up another score. And with that, Liberty Christian is going to take a timeout. We'll be back shortly. Tipped out of bounds, and the Owls are up 7-0 here in the first set of the JV match. Dungan continues to fire away, sends it deep into the Lions' territory. It's going to be pumped open. And just as the Lions get it over, there's a net violation. Gives a point to the Owls. Substitution coming in. Sarah Groves for the Owls. She gets it over. Tight to the net. And Liberty Christian can't return it. And the Owls pick up another point. Groves sends an arching pass right to the middle of the court. There's a free ball. And that shot goes long, and that'll be the first point for the Lions. Dungan's going to return to the lineup for the Owls. Jenna Rigdon serves. That goes long. She had quite a bit on that, and that just a little too much, and that'll be a point for the Owls. Owls retort, rotate, and Haley Young will be back to serve. And she picks up an ace. Young floats it over the net. And Lions fail to return it, and the Owls pick up the point. Young, once again, sends it right to the middle. Tipped over to the net by the Lions. Owls set up. Miller fires away. That goes a little short into the net, and that'll be a point for Liberty Christian. Olivia Mull back to serve. Short just clears the net, and I'll send it right back. And they get the kill. And Nagu back to serve for Muncie Burris. She sends it all the way across court with a power serve. And she'll pick up the ace. And net violation gives a point to the Owls. And looks like I'm behind one on the score, and the Owls are actually up 16-2. Goo goes back to serve once again. Floats it over, and just off the defender. Another point for the Owls. And out of bounds, last touch by the Lions. And another timeout. As we come back to the action, Owls are in easy control of this first set in the JV match. Leading 18-2. Goo back to serve. And that's going to go under the net. And that'll be another point for the Lions. Owls have an easy control over this first set. Short serve, and that's not going to make it over. And the Owls pick up another point. Tressel will be back to serve for the Owls. She'll float it and trying to lay it short, but just doesn't make it over the net. Point goes over to Liberty Christians. Owls holding a 15-point lead. Graham fires it over. Owls set up to return it. Dungan and almost returned, but it's going to be hit one too many times by the Lions, and the Owls will be the first one to 20 here in this first set. Owls will rotate, and that'll put number 15, Aubrey Miller. She sends a rocket over, and the Lions can't return it. Owls pick up another ace. Substitution coming in for the Owls will be number 1, Brennan Livingston, and she'll go back to serve for the Owls. Livingston fires it over to the middle of the court. There's a free ball. Owls get it set up. Duncan fires, and she puts it down with some authority. And the Owls go up 22-4. And we'll ping-pong it off a couple of the Liberty Christian players, but they won't be able to send it on the right side of the net. Owls pick up the point, leading 23-4. Livingston sends it over, and that's automatically sent right back. And that catches the Owls unaware and leads another point for Liberty Christian. High floating serve. Livingston's going to send it tight to the line. Booker is going to send it over. There it's tipped. It's over. Duncan sends it, and it's going to get tipped into the stands. And the Owls pick up the point, and that'll bring up match set for the Owls, leading 24-5. And out of bounds. And that'll end the first set as the Owls take it 25-5 against the Liberty Christian Lions. As we get ready to the second set, Liberty Christian will be back to serve. Oh, need to reset my scores. Apologize. Duncan pushes over net for the kill, and the Owls score first. And with that, Liberty Christian takes a timeout. Actually, seems to be a discussion at the scorer's table. I believe I figured out what happened. I did have the score right when I was not 1 point behind. The teams had to come out and play 1 point for the final one. Now we were the breaks between the sets, and now we're getting ready to start the second set for the JV match. Took me a minute, but I figured out the confusion. And we're getting ready to start second set. Liberty Christian will have the first serve. Half service line will be Jenna Rigdon. Long serve, and that lands just on the line. That'll be an ace. And the Lions strikes first. Owl setting up, tipped over, and point goes to the Owls. Anna Goo back to serve. She sends it all the way across court for an ace. Owls retake the lead 2-1. And that lands just outside the lines. And that'll tie us up at 2 points, 2 points apiece. Short serve doesn't have quite enough to clear the net, and that'll be a point for the Owls. That'll send Booker to the line. And she'll pick up the ace, and the Owls go up 4-2 here in the second set. And another point for the Owls, leading 5-2. Hallie Booker sends it deep and caught by the net, and that will stay on Liberty Christian side. Owls pick up another point. And short serve, not quite enough. Another point for Liberty Christian. Owls holding a 3-point lead over the Lions. And that service goes outside the boundary markers, and the Owls pick up the point, now leading 7-2. And there's an ace for the Owls. Served by number 6, Haley Young. Open substitution, number 22, Molly Davis, entering the lineup for the Owls. There's a free ball. Davis pops it up, and Owls can't quite get it. And it'll be a point for the Lions. Sydney Graham back to serve. Sends a high arching Booker over to Miller. She pounds it to the tape. And it rolls down the line and lands on Liberty Christian side. Owls pick up the point, leading. And there's an ace by number 3, Caitlin May. May back to serve once again. And she misses that one. And the Owls get the point. Or check that, the Lions get the point. Owls up 10-5. Schroll gets it. Tressel free balls it over. Bruker. Tressel's going to set up Miller. She'll send it to the back corner, and the Owls get the point back. And the Owls scramble but can't return it. And that point will go over to Liberty Christian. And that just doesn't clear the net. Owls pick up the point, doubling up the score, 12-6. Here in the second set. Tressel back to serve. And good try by the Lions, but they can't get it over the net, and that'll be another point for Muncie Burris. And there's another ace for the Owls. And Jason Johnson enters the lineup for the Owls. She'll go back to serve. And she'll pick up the ace. And that'll be the 15th point for the Muncie Burris. And the Owls return it right away. And a good try by Liberty Christian. But the Owls pick up the point. And serve was short, and so we'll switch sides for service as the Lions will have service. Back to the line will be number 3, Jenna Rigdon. She fires a rocket and just too much fuel as that goes out of bounds. Gives the Owls a point. Anna Goo to serve. And that Lion's just inside the line. And she'll get the ace. She'll float this one over to the front row. Johnson dives for it. May sends it across court and check that. Young with the swing and kill. My bad. And the lineup will be Franny Tavani. I apologize if I butchered that last name. And not quite enough, and that will go over to the Liberty Christian side. Mull almost gets it over, but the Owls will pick up the point. Miller returns to the front row for the Owls. Booker back to serve. There's going to be a free ball. Owls get under it. And that swing goes long. Liberty Christian picks up another point. Owls hold a comfortable 11-point lead. Back to the line will be Trinity Roberts to serve. And we have an official's timeout. And underhand serve doesn't make it. And Owls get the point. Rotation for the Owls. That'll bring Davis in to serve. And she picks up the ace, and it lands just inside the line. And the Lions hustle for it, but can't return it as it goes into the sands. And now let's pick up their 23rd point of the second set. A high free ball, and that's going to land just outside the line. And this will bring up match set. Substitution. Miller goes out. Number 8, Zoe Ogle, comes in the front row for the Owls. Owls pop it up. Ogle, almost gets it over the net. But that point will go over to Liberty Christian. That'll be their 10th point here of second set. Owls still at match point. And Owls just mistime it. Be another point for the Lions. Sydney Graham back to serve. Ogle gets it over. She picks up the kill. And that'll be it as the Owls win the second set, 25-11. Appreciate everyone viewing. Again, this will be a tape delay today due to poor Wi-Fi signal.